Good afternoon. Sorry we're at a strange angle, but somebody is hogging the sofa. As to what I'm wearing today, the pattern's a Red Heart free pattern, and the yarn, I've forgotten its name, it's Red Heart, and it's some that Z sent me, Zeldon NRJ. It's a lovely yarn. It's got bits of lurex in it. Don't know whether you can see it or not. But for the life of me, oops, I think I'm a bit low down. For the life of me, I can't remember its name. So I'm sure you'll, my friends in America will put me straight. It was a weird yarn to crochet with. It went thick and thin and big lumps in it, and then it went thinner, and then it had these bits sort of knotted in it. I would have liked a little bit more of the lurex actually. It's not much of it. Buster is now trying to get his head on my knee. Right. Oh, as promised, I was going to show you the magazines that I got. I'll start off with the one that I know what it belongs to. It's the Inside Crochet. I hope you can see this. I hope nothing's dazzling on it. I immediately fell in love with the one on the front cover, as did my niece. Not the niece who's just had the baby. The other niece. Sorry, I'm just watching. There's a squirrel just dancing its way across the garden there. We both immediately said, "Oh, love it, love it." Yeah. This is the English magazine, the one I always pull my face at because of the photographs here. That's called Scandi Style. There are better photographs in the book, I will tell you that. It's a shawl. And we've got a headband. And I'm not sure what that is actually. What's it called? Oh, it's a cardigan. The biggest pattern. And we've got creatures of some description, and that's the one I really like. It's big, it's baggy, it's chunky, it's going to grow quick, and it's just my style. We've got cushions, and that's quite sweet actually. It's a necklace, yeah, twisted necklace. Not keen on the sweater, it's too low down on the yoke for me. And then we've got a hat that doubles up into a cowl. Looks a bit like a tea cosy to me with it being tied at the top, but that's just my personal opinion. And then I do like that. That's a cowl, but done in super, super thick chunky. Right, let's see if we've got better patterns. I've got a cushion. When I say better patterns, I mean better photos actually. A bag. What else do we have here? I'm not a lover of mats, so that doesn't really float me boat. And God knows what the top photograph's supposed to be. And the bottom one is BT's, I presume. Let's find some oh, Saddleworth Moor, that's near me. A Woolly Adventure. I like some of the stories in this. I've not read it yet, obviously, as you can tell. Right. Oh, that's the shawl. It's a Hild or a Hilda shawl. It's got like a tree or whatever you want to call it on it. Filet. Not one that I will be doing, I'm afraid. That's the one I've fallen in love with. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Big, baggy, floppy, whatever. Ideal to go over with things in the winter. Usually I like granny squares, but that one's not doing much for me, that granny square cardigan. That I don't like. It looks too tight, too scrunched up, and the yoke looks too long. Sorry, but I don't like that one. It looks too much like a dropped. Thought that said Asda booties. It says Asda. Not keen on them, they're too floppy around the top. Having said that, oh gosh, now there's a lot of work in those mittens. Not one that I'd be doing, but there's a lot of work in it. It's charted. Puts me right off. Oola my bosh. Boshy headband. That's the stripy headband. Don't know why it's called Ulamai Boshy. What else have we got here? That I do like. It's super thick. And a cowl. Cushions, if you're into cushions. So I'm just laughing at my little boy here, who's trying to get as cosy as he can. Sorry if you can see my rubbish behind me. Tidiness is not one of my fortes, I'm afraid. There's a Darla horse, whatever that a Darla horse is. Out of this book, I think that's pretty, but I don't do wreaths and things like that. Out of this book, I think I would do the green, chunky, and oh, that's quite pretty. Waterfall Shrug. It's kind of like a half cardigan, half shawl. That I would do, I think. That's the tea cosy hat thing I don't like. Just looks big, chunky, tight, whatever. Now I do love these sort of, you know, bracelets and necklaces like bloody beads, but I don't have the patience. Don't. Right, out of these now, I think, so what was this one? I think this is just the ordinary version, because I've got two, and one was like the bumper issue that had a lot of toys and stuff in. If you can hear children in the background, by the way, the children at the back, it's obviously somebody's birthday party, so we've got more children than usual playing in the garden. As usual, the things I like are actually adverts. That's an advert for Sirdar Crochet baby patterns. Why is it they always advertise the nicest things, don't you? Let's have a quick look through this one. I don't subscribe to Simply Crochet. It doesn't usually have my kind of things in it. But they were on sale at Tesco, so I bought them. You know, there are too many what I call twitty little things, like this is full of twitty little cactuses and things. They're just not, you know, pencil grip things. Just not what I would normally make. I'm not showing you much, am I? But I haven't got to anything yet, just got to the advert. Oh, that's a little scented sachet. Nice idea if you do craft fairs or gifts. Oh, the sweater, we've got a sweater. Don't know whether I'm keen on the bobbles, but that's a sweater. Oh, it's like a lanyard, you know, that you put your keys on it and everything. Like flowers and that. Name tag if you work at a building, you know, you have to wear your name tag around your neck. We've got a puppy. This is why I don't normally buy this book, because it's a lot of amigurumis and, like I say, little twitty things which I just have no patience for them. Now that's pretty. That's a sort of a neckerchiefy shawl done in very fine yarn. It's done on quite a big hook. It's done on a 4mm, which is a US G, is it? Can't. You know, I really should wear my glasses, shouldn't I? Again, a cushion, this little bird. Coral Cool, it's a top. Quite why it's in a sort of a November book, I don't know. It's obviously more for summer, that. Well, that's talking about free range crocheting. It's another article I got to read yet. And this is talking about how to do zigzags and how to do ripples. Baby little girl's top called Lily White. C's for crochet. Let's just show you there. Look, again, there's a lot of reading matter in this, which obviously I haven't read yet because it only came yesterday. So it is a good book for reading. And then they do the usual reviews on yarns. Tapestry needle, how to do seams. Again, there's a lot more how to do things, how to work on. Yeah, but there's a lot more of how-tos in there. You know, if you're not very clever on the crochet, I think that's probably a good book. Now this one was called the bumper issue. This one. And it came with the little bird kit, which I will no doubt give to Hayley because of my hatred of doing anything small on Twitty. The pattern for it, I think, comes in this little giveaway that came with it called Crochet. Oh, sorry, am I stepping on you? Oh, it's called the Bower Bird. It's, I think it's Attic 24, is it? Yeah, by Lucy from Attic 24. It shows you how-tos on how to do it. Then there's little stockings. They're not booties, I think they're just a Christmas stocking. Little angel. Although I've not seen a red and white angel before, but then the usual snowflakey things that you put on a tree. Candy canes. And ruby slippers, but they're not booties. They're only tiny, they're about 2 inches. They're probably meant to hang on your tree or something like that. So that's that. It came in this book here called Simply Crochet. Let's have a look what we've got in it. Oh, it's showing you a bigger picture of the gift things that's in the gift book. This book has got lots and lots of pages, you know, with like descriptions of new books, new hooks, new everything. So I suppose it is very interesting in that respect. There's mittens. Ooh, Austin's having a good stretch. A cowl for a mouth. Some hat and a shawl. And then that's another hat. I think this is the gifted edition. That's a headband with a bow. And a scarf that's done in like the tapestry type crochet. It's probably a Christmas article. There's a nice beret, if you suit a beret. What else have we got? Oh, that's the shawl. Nice picture of a shawl. What else have we got? Lots and lots of adverts, lots of... not keen. Sleeves are too wide. It's called Swing It. I think you probably would swing it with sleeves that wide, wouldn't you? What else? Oh, that's blackberry, and I quite like that. Don't know if you can see it, it's quite dark. But it's got an off-the-shoulder neckline. I love it, but I wouldn't wear it because I'm very chilly around my neck. I think it's part of doing with my arthritis and little rompers, little boy. Oh yeah, that's that guy who does the, you know, the crochet into, makes them into pictures. I've forgotten his name now. See? Again, we're on Granny Squares, Mila Magic. Oh, must be Halloween, we've got Ghosts and Ghouls. And that's where you put him on your bucket. Yeah. Oh, that's very unusual. Another article about a lady who makes very unusual headgear. Again, all this I've got to read. I mean, they do have some good articles. Again, they've got the new season's yarns. But I don't, as I say, I don't subscribe to this Simpler Crochet. But to me, there's too much of how to crochet, you know, how to learn and stuff. I mean, when you do know how to crochet, there's kind of a lot of stuff in there you don't really need, yeah. Anyway, that's about it for today. I went shopping with my niece, not the niece who's had the baby, that other niece. We just did a bit of food shopping yesterday. She takes me about once a month or so because I've got to get like the big tins for Buster. I get his dog food delivered, the big bags, but I can't carry the big tins. I get the huge pack of tins for him. Saves everything, doesn't it? So it's goodbye from me, and there's the washer in the background if you can hear it churning. Children in the background were noisier than usual, and my little sausage who's having a little sleep on the sofa. Yes, he is. A little beautiful one. Anyway, I don't know whether I'm having Gigi tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, somebody's woken up because he doesn't like it. Do you know, it's funny, if I turn the camera on him, he doesn't like it. Yeah. So I may have Gigi tomorrow, or I may not. So it's goodbye from me.